Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big Show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Free Play Level 2, the Black Rider for Lego Lord of the Rings. Alright, there are a couple of requirements that we suggest that you take care of before advancing here. And we'll go ahead and load in as we're talking about them. We're going to go ahead and recommend that you complete all the story mode, and that means all the way to the end. This will allow you to have access to characters that you wouldn't have access to otherwise, and that will actually prevent you from being able to do this all in one run. Now, you will also need some way to pull the orange handles. So you'll either need Uruk-Hai, which you can find in Helms Deep, that'll cost you 25k, or you can use the Mithril boxing gloves, both of which we show you where to find them and how to concoct them back in our level 1 free play. So if you need a little visual, feel free to go back. Also, you'll need Berzerker to take out the Mithril bricks. But with that being said, we're getting behind. Feel free again to look at our first video, level 1 free play, and to have the visual if you haven't already looked. So as you can tell, we pulled the orange handle and we've snuck down to this little secret little cove down here. And right off the bat, we're trying to get this purple stud, but we made a mistake and pulled that down first. So if you're going for that purple stud, if you haven't got the true adventurer status, make sure you get that before you pull that down, because you can see I cannot get it. But regardless, once you make your way across, you do find a mini kit. Oh yeah. And we'll go ahead and switch to Gimli and smash that rock down. And that will actually bring us to our next objective, which is to take out this pesky mole. So we'll go ahead and switch to Sam, and we'll set this little brush on fire over here with this tinder box. And that will burn down and actually drop some stuff down right on top of mole hole number 1. There are a total of 3 mole holes we're going to cover. And there's number 2. And we're going to go in and scare this little bugger here in the hallway. And this will actually allow us to get the mini kit. Woot! Alright. So we've pretty much cleared out everything down low, so we're going to go back up top. And we're going to just keep on keeping on. As always in the free plays, we're going to speed it up when we're going by things that are not essential to the free play. So if you need some help with the story itself and how to get through or any of that stuff, feel free to look through at our level 2 walkthrough. That's definitely where all the information is going to be. So here in a second, we actually just passed the mini kit that we grabbed in the walkthrough, but we do go back and check, as you can see right there, right where that blue stud popped behind the tree before the destructible tree, you will find mini kit number 4. Well, actually, I take that back. It's number 3 because we already had it. Now, after spooking the crow up top, drop down and actually walk toward the screen on the left-hand side before crossing the stream and follow the steps, and you will find a nice little hat. Treasure item number 1. And then we walk back and we'll go ahead and switch to Berzerker so we can take out the Mithril box in the back, which then allows us to gain access to another mini kit. And once we cross the stream, immediately, if you haven't already, take out the bushes in front of this small little area that doesn't even look like a cave really, but it turns out it is. So feel free to use Sam and grow those bushes real quick. But before advancing too far, make sure you switch to Frodo. If you go past that 3rd tree, you will advance, and you will not be able to get this without starting over. So treasure number 2 obtained. Feel free to go ahead and knock out these trees if you're looking for studs, which we always are, because we stud hoas. And it'll actually cue us into the next little scene, and we are speeding up as usual through all this, so we don't have to waste anybody's time. And once we get going here, right off the bat, we're going to dodge a series of his attacks. And once we actually gain control of him by lifting him up, instead of just smashing him into the wall or one of those glowing orbs, we're going to go ahead and direct him, as you can see right there on your screen, to the stained glass window in the back with the lock on it. There are 2 locks, and you only get 3 chances at this. So try to get that locked one first, because as you can tell here, he's kind of blocking that once he comes back from it, so it's kind of difficult to get it. If that had been your 3rd try, you wouldn't have been able to get it. So technically, you only have 2 chances. So try to do it as early as possible, avoid all the attacks, and then we'll go back into super speed mode, because there's really nothing else here. There are some more studs you can earn by throwing it at the other stained glass window, but there's no other special item that you will really worry about in here. This whole segment right here reminds me as a kid, or being a kid, when you're on a trampoline and the guy's always trying to like super bounce you. It was like I was trying to like get out of the super bounce right there by countering his jump. So we'll continue along and knock down that rock as per usual. And as we advance down a little bit further, we'll go ahead and pull out Legolas and bust out the first of 5 bird's nests. I'm going to go ahead and I think I keep Legolas out from here on out. But we'll go ahead and blast all of these along the way. The last one is actually right at the very end, right before the scene cuts away. So we've got to make sure that we get that before you go, and we'll point it out when we get there. Basically, you just got to go through the notions of, scaring off the rider. We got to grow this plant right here. And then shortly after this plant grows, we should have access to the 3rd bird's nest, which I took advantage. I should have waited till I got up here to shoot both of these, but I had access to it, so I popped it. There's number 3 of 5, as you can see. And now we're going to want to make sure we take out all these bushes, and it actually opens up a cracked wall on the side. We're going to go ahead and go fishing first. And as of this video, we still have yet to get our trophy/achievement for the 20 perfect fishings. So we're going to try that right here. And I'm still not 100% sure if you need to have 20 full fishings, like all 3 of those have to be perfect, or if each one of those counts as one. So once we figure out that information and get that trophy, we'll go ahead and put that video up for you guys. So we've scared the rider off the bridge. The bridge is now collapsed, but before we go any further, we want to take out this little wall, slide inside the log with Gimli, and collect our mini kit. Now, you can smash out the bridge, and behind the bridge there are actually 2 little golden prongs that you're going to throw out your little go-go gadget elven rope and snag that. Yeah, we'll take it. And now we're going to go on a little hunting spree. Because this does take a little while, I did speed this up a little bit faster than we've been watching. And basically, you follow a green trail it leads you to. Once you get close, you start crawling. You've been through this before if you've played through the whole story mode, as suggested in the beginning. But eventually, you get to a point where the Black Rider sees you and stops you from going. So we're going to keep doing what the mission requires us to do by tossing that rock right at them bees. And again, I love those bees. They rule. And they blow up that spider web for us so we can get in there. And it actually also gives us access to climb a wall with Gollum, which then, as you can see, gets us another minikit. Now that we got that bad boy in our arsenal, we'll crawl through and we'll trigger the little segment here that cues that Black Rider to go up ahead. And now we're getting to the end right here, so hold your horses. And I ain't talking to the Black Rider. He can roll out if he wants. We're going to finish with Aragorn, because he's the only one that could actually pick up the Mushroom Crown. I forgot to mention that back there, but by now you should have him. And we get all the way there, and we put the Mushroom Crown on. Now, ironically, there is a trophy for putting the Mushroom Crown on him, and we've clearly done that, but we didn't get it. So we actually have another video for that you can get. But let's focus on that mini kit that Sam just dug up right there, too. So very handy, and we'll switch to Legolas and blast the last 2 of the bird's nest, which yield this mini kit number 9. So we are on a roll here. We are coming down to the home stretch with almost all of our collectibles here. And one of the things I forgot to mention is that we did actually get the blacksmith design when we pulled that first golden rope under the bridge. So my bad for not mentioning that, but we did get that, and you will see at the end here that we do 100%. In this final cutscene here, the chase scene, you're going to want to stay high right. As you can see, I just grabbed the mini kit. If you are anywhere else on the screen, you will not get it. So I just stay right the whole time. Doesn't matter once you get the mini kit where you are, and that'll go ahead and take us to the final cutscene. But yeah, very important you stay right, and I literally, if you watch the video, it stays right all the way through there. So yeah, so let's see what we got here. We got all 10 mini kits. What's it gonna build us? Oh, look at that! It's a little community. Go ahead and grab all 3 of the items here. That is super. As you can see, we got the blacksmith design there, the music horn, a couple bricks for pimping out this level. And we'll take one final look at our overall stats here. You can see that we are good to go. All right, well, that's going to pretty much bring level 2 to a conclusion here. So Thanks for tuning in to Lego Lord of the Rings Level 2, The Black Rider Free Play. And as you just witnessed with your own eyes, we actually got all 10 mini kits, the blacksmith design, and all 3 of the treasure items. So that is in the bag, so to speak, with those mithril bricks we got for being awesome. So basically, that's going to do it. And tell us what you think. You like these free play videos? We do have all of the step-by-step everything on where everything is down in the description there. So feel free to check that out. And as always, feel free to comment, vote, subscribe. Tell us how we're doing. Tell your friends how we're doing. Tell us all about how your friends are doing. Until next time.